most of the bodywork done now, so floor pans in. It's been an absolute nightmare. It's taken a lot more hours. Our last sort of hurdle, but it has been hard work and we uncovered more than what we knew in the first place. Generally don't know if we'll get it done. We'll have to have a phone call with Milwaukee. We'll see, really. Next up, we're going to obviously send the body to the paint shop. They'll do all the prep on all the panels. They'll mask everything off. Hopefully see some colour on it in sort of a couple of weeks, which leaves us probably 3-4 weeks to do all the build, all the mechanicals, engine, box, interior, glass, chrome. We just haven't been able to get most of the panels that we ideally needed, so we've had to do lots of repairs, patch repairs here, there and everywhere. We didn't know it was going to be in such a state, to be fair. George is a trooper. You can see his head bopping up like a little seal in the engine bay. He'll be here night and day, so hopefully we'll get it done. It's been a tough old slog on the bodywork, but you can start to see the end in sight. Obviously, my favourite part of the process is the paint. When we see this body shell come back and it's all shiny and red and everything clean and no more mess, it will start to really come together fast. So now let's get it to paint. Incoming! Ah, lovely.
I'm Neil Wallace and I restore cars and paint cars, and I've got roped into this Mustang. Ryan's a good guy and so is George, got to help him out. Currently just masking it up, like I say, to reduce all the dust that is going to end up going in the car and stuff. There's lots of little dings and dents and pitting and stuff that needs to be addressed before we start putting colour on. Well, dust is your enemy, really. It's a particle that is going to go in your paint. When you're putting that top coat on, you don't want it to all blow out of a crevice. So just minimising that dust, really, when we start shaping up and we've got that primer on and we're rubbing it, because there's lots of nooks and crannies. We don't want them getting full up with dust. So it just minimises it and it helps my OCD. I'm skimming in filler to shape the car. Over its lifetime, it's probably had a knock here or there, and it could do with straightening up. Then we'll get her into primer. Ryan chose the colour, is candy apple red, and I love it. I think it's different from your red reds. It's a deep, rich, sort of darker red, but in the sun it still sort of comes alive. It's like that rich apple that you'd get. It's very fitting for a Mustang. They look lovely. Just because the badge is different on the front, whether it's got a Ferrari badge or a Ford badge, the processes are still the same. You know, that metal's got to be cleaned properly, you've got to be thorough. It's rewarding, it's fun, it's everything. It's like a challenge. We enjoy what we do, and it's good to just bring these things back to life a bit. The car's pretty much ready now, so I'm going to be flattening and polishing, and then it'll almost be ready to go after the guys for that final push.
Look at them. Absolutely fantastic. Lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. It's been a long, long battle. They've come out absolutely amazing. Oh, can't wait. It's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to the fit up, getting it back together. It's going to be awesome. Voila. Bodywork is taking a few weeks. It's still another week or two left of it. We're just waiting for some delivery of parts. We've got the big chrome set coming, which is basically all the chrome trims that go on the gutters, boot lid. I've just got to crack on with what I've got and get as far as I can in 30 days. It's like the roof line itself, that's nearly a day's work to put that in on your own day. Putting the engine and the gearbox in, that's another day. Your days are ticking off there, down to 28 already. And there's still all the other little bits to do. Getting the rear lights in, rear bumper on, fuel tank in, fuel line. Damn. I need to get this done. No time to waste. No more sleep. Goodwood, here we come.